Hello students, welcome in online lecture of 10th Maths first. Student, in last two videos we had started topic number first, linear equations in two variables. In last video we had seen how to draw graph of simultaneous equation or graphical method of solving linear equation in two variables. It is also very simple. We had done in the last video. Also we had completed practice set 3.2. Now students, in this video we will see one new concept, that is determinant. We will see one new concept, determinant. What is the determinant? How we write determinant we will see in this video. So student, observe here. Here I write in this way A, B, C, D in two straight lines. So या दोन लाइन्स मध्ये मी असं लिहिलं A, B, C, D is a determinant. याला काय म्हणणार आहे आपण? Determinant म्हणणार. Means what? It is a determinant having here there are two columns and there are two rows present in this determinant. So which are the rows here? A, B and C, D. These are the two rows. And which are the columns here? A, C and B, D are columns. Are here two columns are there. Okay, here what is the determinant? Here C. In this way we write the determinant A, B, C, D. Means here there are two rows and two columns present. So we write this determinant, each of degree of this determinant is 2. Degree of this determinant we can write its degree as 2. Why 2? Because here you observe there are two rows and two columns, therefore its degree is 2. Suppose there are 3 rows and 3 columns, then that determinant is of order 3. Okay, how to determine the degree of this determinant? Now, how to find the value of this determinant? We can find value of determinant. How to find value of determinant? How the determinant is solved? We can solve the determinant C. This is the determinant A, B, C, D. You multiply in this way: A into D minus B into C. This is the value of that determinant. Okay, first we start with here A into D. First row, first column element with second row, second column element. Then first row, second column element with second row, first column element. A into D minus B into C. You calculate in this way, we get the value of determinant. Okay, understand what is determinant? Okay, now we will see example on determinant. How to find value of determinant. So let's start. See examples on determinant. Find the value of the following determinants. We have to find value of this determinant. So how to find value? I had told you cross multiply starting with first element of first row and first column with the element in second row and second column. You start with in this way. If you start in this way, the answer will be changed. Okay. So first you try here 2 into 8. Middle sign is minus. Then 5 into 6. So we get answer 8 to the 16 minus 5 6 30. Plus minus minus 13 minus 16 is 14 and greater number sign. Therefore, we get the answer as minus 14. Similarly, solve this. Minus 5 into minus 8. First multiply with this. Then we will say this minus 3 into 2. Minus minus plus 5 8s are 40. Minus 3 2s are 6. So we get answer as 40 minus 6 is 34. Okay. Now here fraction is there. So don't worry about if there is fraction. You similar same procedure you calculate. First you multiply with 7 upon 3 into 1 upon 2. Middle sign is minus and then multiply 5 upon 3 into 3 upon 2. 7 1s are 7, 3 2s are 6 minus 5 3s are 15 upon 3 2s are 6. Here denominator is same, therefore you can directly subtract the numerator. 7 minus 15 upon 6. Plus minus minus, greater number sign minus is there. 15 minus 7, 8. So final answer is minus 8 upon 6. If denominator is not same, then you take the LCM on both sides and then calculate. Okay. See student, last example. 3 root 3, 9. 2, 3 root 3. Here first as usual 3 root 3 into 3 root 3. Middle sign is minus. Then 9 into 3 3s are 9 into root 3 into root 3 root 9 minus 9 2s are 18. 9 root 3 9 square root is 3 minus 18. 18 minus 18 we get answer 0. So value of this determinant is 0. Okay, understand how to find the value of the determinant. Students, in earlier video we had seen how to solve the simultaneous equation or linear equation in two variable. We had seen first by elimination method, second we had seen by substitution method. In last video we had seen how to solve the linear equation in two variable by graphical method also. We draw the graph of two lines and where the lines intersect, that is the solution of the given simultaneous equations. So, by the determinant also, we can find the solution of the linear equation in two variables. How we find it? It is also called as determinant method. We call this as determinant method or Cramer's method. So, how to find the solution of linear equation in two variables? By determinant method or by Cramer's method. We will see next. Students, as I had told you, the simultaneous equations can also be solved easily by using these determinants. So this method is called as determinant method. Okay, this is called a determinant method. This method was first introduced by the mathematician Cramer. So this method is also called as Cramer's method. So determinant method is also called as Cramer's method. So how to solve simultaneous equation using this determinant method or Cramer's method, we will see in this point. So we see what is the determinant method. We call it as determinant method, or this is called as Cramer's rule because it is Cramer's rule. It is introduced by scientist Cramer So we called it as also Cramer's rule. What says this Cramer's rule? Suppose these are the two simultaneous equations, a1x plus b1y is equal to c1 and a2x plus b2y is equal to c2. Suppose these are the two simultaneous equations. Then, according to the scientist Cramer, he write determinant D as the columns of coefficient of x and coefficients of y. What is the coefficient of x is here? A1, A2. And coefficient of y, here he write this x and y as b1, b2. Okay. Then he write dx as, how write he dx? He write dx as, here replacing x coefficient of x by constant means here c1, c2 and y as it is b1, b2. Means he replaced the coefficient of x by constant and coefficient of y as it is. And also he write dy such that which two columns are there in dy? In the determinant, he replaced the column of y by constants, means here c1, c2. Column of y by constant and x column as it is, that is a1, a2. तुम्हाला समजलं असेल की इथे x, y, c, y आणि x ची असे लिहिलेलं आहे. हे काय लिहायची गरज नाहीये. You don't write this. You only remember d is equal to coefficient of x. First column is of coefficient of x. Second column is of coefficient of y. While writing dx, you replace first column of d by constant number and second column is coefficient of y as it is. While writing dy, you replace column of y by constant and column first as it is column of coefficient of x. So he derived the formula x is equal to dx upon d and y is equal to dy upon d. According to this formula, you can find the value of x and y. We get x is equal to dx upon d and y is equal to dy upon d. Okay, understand? So you remember for Cramer's rule, there are given simultaneous equation. You write d as coefficient of x. First column is of coefficient of x and second column is of coefficient of y. Then determinant dx you write, replace here coefficient of x column by constant and then coefficient of y as it is. While writing dy, you replace y. dy लिहिताना y चा रिप्लेस करायचा आहे. dx लिहिताना x चा कॉन्स्टंट ने रिप्लेस करायचा आहे. y चा कॉन्स्टंट ने रिप्लेस केला. And then by using Cramer's rule, x is equal to dx upon d and y is equal to dy upon d. So this is the formula for finding value of x and y. Now we will see some example based on this determinant method or by Cramer's rule. Okay, so let's start. So see examples based on Cramer's rule. Solve the following simultaneous equations using Cramer's rule. See what are the given equations. 5x plus 3y is equal to minus 11 and we write first given equations are 5x plus 3y is equal to minus 11 and second equation is 2x plus 4y is equal to minus 10. Write first given equations, then find first d, then dx, dy. Okay, we find first d. d is equal to, how to write d? Coefficient of x, first column is of coefficient of x, 5. Here you write x, y. 5, 2 and coefficient of y as 3, 4. Here you simplify this. 5 4s are 5 into 4 minus 3 into 2. You had seen how to solve determinant. Then 5 4s is 20 minus 3 to the 6 becomes 14. Therefore, we get value of D as 14. Okay. Now you find next you find dx. How to find dx? See, then find dy. Okay. How to find dx? Here, replace the column of x by constant number. Which are the constant number here? Minus 11 and minus 10. Minus 11 and minus 10. And y as it is 3, 4. So what you get answer? See, when you are writing these given equations, x, y are on the left hand side and constant number are on the right hand side. असलंच पाहिजे, नसेल तर ते आपण ॲडजस्ट करून घ्यायचं. ओके. नाउ हियर मल्टिप्लाय minus 11 into 4, middle side minus 3 into minus 10, minus plus minus 44, minus minus 30. So you get minus 44 plus 30. Therefore, we get dx as minus 40. Similarly, you find dy. How to find dy? Here replace y row by constant. Means first as it is 5 2 and constant is minus 11 minus 10. Okay. D is simple, x column and this is y column. While writing dx, x is replaced by constant and y as it is. While writing dy, y is replaced here by constant, x as it is. So here you simplify 5 into minus 10 minus minus 11 into 2 minus 50 minus minus 22 minus 50 plus 22. Therefore, we get dy is equal to minus 28. Therefore, by Cramer's rule, we can write as, how we write by Cramer's rule? X is equal to dx upon d and y is equal to dy upon d. So put value, what is the value of dx? Minus 40 upon 40 is equal to minus 1, and here what we get? Y is equal to dy minus 28 upon 14. 14 2s are 12 minus 2. Therefore, we get xy is equal to minus 1 minus 2. This is the required solution. Xy is equal to minus 1 and minus 2 is the solution of the given equations. Okay. So student, this equation we can solve by elimination method also, substitution method also, by graphical method also, and by determinant method, that is Cramer's rule also. Okay. In this way, we can solve any simultaneous equation. We see one more example on it and stop. Okay. See the second example. What are the given equations? You write first the given equations. Given equations are, what are the given equations? 4x plus 3y minus 4 is equal to 0 and 6x is equal to 8 minus 5. You see here, I have told you take xy on the left hand side and constant number on the right hand side. So you write here 4x plus 3y is equal to 4, and here 6x, here minus 5y is on the RHS, you take on the LHS. So it minus becomes plus 5y is equal to 8. So we convert the given equation in the form ax plus by is equal to c. Here also ax plus by is equal to c. Now you find d first. How to find d? Coefficient of x and coefficient of y. What is the coefficient of x? 4. Here coefficient of x is 6. First column is of coefficient of x. Second column is of coefficient of y. 3 and 5. So you simplify 4 into 5 minus 3 into 6. 4 5s are 20 minus 6 is 18 is equal to 2. Therefore, you get value of d as 2. Similarly, you find dx. dx is equal to. How to find dx? You replace column of x by constant. So which are the constants here? 4 and 8. Replace here column of x by constant and y as it is 3, 5. 4 into 5 minus 3 into 8. 20 minus 8 is 24. Therefore, we get dx is equal to minus 4. We get the value of dx. Now find the value of dy. dy is equal to, while writing dy, you replace here in the d, replace column of y by constant numbers. So x as it is 4, 6 and it is replaced by constant. Constant numbers are 4 and 8. So you further simplify is 4 into 8 minus 4 into 6. 8 4s are 32 minus 6 4s are 24. Therefore, we get dy as plus minus 32 minus 24 is 8. Okay, we get dy as 8. Therefore, by what says the Cramer's rule? By Cramer's rule, we can write the value of x as x is equal to dx upon d and y is equal to dy upon d. So what is the dx is here? Minus 4 and d is 2. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. Therefore, you get x is equal to minus 2. And here, what is dy? 8. And d is 2. 2 4s are 8. Therefore, we get y is equal to 4. Therefore, you write last answer xy is equal to minus 2 4 is solution C or solution of the given simultaneous equation. Okay students, in Cramer's method only you remember 3 things. Write d correctly. How to write d? First column of x, coefficient of x, and second column is of coefficient of y. While writing dx, replace coefficient of x, column of coefficient of x by constant numbers, and y as it is. And while writing dy, replace column of y, coefficient of y by constant and x as it is. And you use the formula x is equal to dx upon d and y is equal to dy upon d. You get the value of x and y. Okay, so students, in this video today we had seen what is the determinant, how to find the value of that determinant, and also by using determinant how to solve simultaneous equation, that is the determinant method or Cramer's rule. We had seen what is the Cramer's rule, an example based on that Cramer's rule. By using determinant method, we find the value of x and y of the given simultaneous equation. So your today's homework is write all the examples in this video, and also try to solve practice set 3.3 in your notebook, which is based on question number first. There is given activity on determinant. Question number 2 is the question on solving determinant, and question number 3 is the question depending on the solving simultaneous equation by using Cramer's rule. So one by one, all these 3 questions you solve yourself correctly. There is no problem in any question. Very simple. So you solve all the exercise, that is practice set 3.3 correctly in your notebook. Try yourself. Okay. Thank you. See you in the next video.